Death is freezing from within this beluga whale, frozen by its own shell. Its protective covering is now a death trap. The research mission is halted. This is a life-saving operation. It weighs 3 tons of ice. The risk, 1 jolt. Its fragile neck will break. In the Arctic Ocean, where white is majesty, a tale of bodily betrayal unfolds. This beluga whale, whom we call Blanca, is slowly being frozen by her own shell. These reddish-brown barnacles are more than just a burden. Each piece creates a thermal bridge, a deadly conduit that sucks her life heat into the icy water. This is no ordinary pain, it's accelerated hypothermia. The blubber lining of the Ice Queen's natural thermal jacket has now become a gateway to death. Separated from her pod, Blanca has waited in deadly solitude. The Arctic Sentinel ship searches for data, but Mother Nature has her own way of begging. Ringed seals bravely, repeatedly point the ship toward a single point.
This is Sentinel. We have eyes on Blanca.
Repeat, we have eyes on Blanca.
And there, among the ice, they see a dark white line.
Her body temperature is 93.2 degrees Fahrenheit. We need to stabilize her heartbeat immediately.
Seeing it so close is soul-crushing, says Dr. Lena. She looks so resigned, as if waiting for death.
We're in position, proceeding with the descent.
From that moment on, the research mission was suspended. This was no longer about science. This was a life-saving operation, driven by compassion that overcame the limitations of the icy water. The diver's first task was the most delicate of touches, securing the stressed boiga without causing it to panic. Trust had to be earned in the midst of death. The diver swiftly and gently attached a special rescue harness to Blanca's body. This was her final anchor to life. It wasn't just about pulling her to the boat. The team aboard the Arctic Sentinel prepared for a risky aerial operation. The weight of the Barnacles made Blanca's weight immense. Overhead, the transport helicopter hovered, its rotors sending a deadly chill. The diver had to connect Blanca's harness to the helicopter's fragile lifeline. A slip, a wrong tug, would break her promise and her fragile neck. With terrifying precision, the helicopter lifted Blanca from the icy water. This was the most perilous short flight of her life. Every vibration, every gust of wind was a threat. The vast deck of the icebreaker, a temporary refuge in the middle of the Arctic.
unclipped. Med team moving in. Vital stable.
Above deck, the race against hypothermia began. Dr. Lena and the medical team raced against the clock. Blanca was placed on a special mattress. For fluids and thermal blankets were immediately administered. Her body temperature is at risk. We must remove this traitorous shell now, Dr. Lena said sharply. Time was short. They had to clean, treat, and remove her before fatal organ damage occurred. Speed, precision, and heart were their tools. And then, the long-awaited moment of liberation. Using warm water jets, the team peeled away the betrayal that tormented her. Each barnacle that fell was a victory, a promise fulfilled. The pure white coat of the Ice Queen emblem was finally revealed. They weren't just cleaning Blanca, they were restoring her dignity and identity. After the wound was treated, there was silence. A simple, unexpected contact. The rescuer gently touched Blanca's forehead. A contract of trust had been signed. A communication that transcended language. She didn't need to speak. The team knew exactly what Blanca felt. Gratitude and hope. Blanca was stabilized. Now, the final logistical challenge, finding her family.
To release her here, we maximize the reunion probability with the pod while mitigating ice flow risk.
Copy that. Preparing the deployment sequence.
Without reunion with her pod, her survival was in doubt. Theirs was an inseparable bond. Blanca was loaded onto a helicopter. The helicopter flew over the vast ice toward the pod's location. Sonar data showed Blanca's pod had drifted tens of kilometers. Blanca had to be ferried across the Arctic on a return flight that confirmed just how far she was stranded. Finally, the water opened. The team knelt on the slippery ice, releasing the beluga they had fought for. purity had been restored. Weightless, painless, Blanca glided at full speed. And then Reunion. One white dot rediscovered hundreds of others. Her pod welcomed her. Amidst the ice, love had found its way back.
We did it! We actually did it! They're safe! Look at them swim! Yes! What a team!
Backstage, relief and pride. They had done more than science. They had won a gamble of souls.
She got us! That's amazing! Goodbye, Blanca!
Blanca's story is a reminder that beneath the frozen ice, fragile life faces unseen dangers. This life, this purity, depends on our hearts.